In this tutorial for Team Yankee, I'm going to discuss direct fire smoke. So in the shooting step, you can have your tanks or whatever shoot whichever weapon they want. So do they want to do their main gun or machine guns and so forth? Same with helicopters and infantry. What do you want them to shoot? But there's also on some they have like smoke bombardment and smoke. And the one I'm going to talk about in this one is the direct fire smoke. I'll talk about smoke bombardment in a different video because that acts totally different than this will. So this is the ones that have direct fire, not artillery, but a direct fire, and it has smoke. So let's just say for some reason these Soviets are taking on each other. So we got these T-72s sitting here, and these carnations here can shoot. They can shoot their main gun directly at them or go with smoke, and they decide for some reason they want to do direct fire smoke. So how do you do that? Well, each of them is going to get one shot, and we're going to say they didn't move. So they get one shot, needing threes to hit them, and they're each going to pick a different one. So I'm going to do red, white, blue. So here we go. Red, white, blue, needing threes, and red, white, blue. So this one hit. What happens is you take maybe like a 2x2 and you put that smoke directly on them. That's it. It doesn't do any damage. They can't shoot that gun again this turn. That's it. That instead of shooting their main gun to do damage, they decide to shoot smoke. If one of these others would have hit, then we put smoke on that target. So that's pretty much what you do. It's that simple. It would be the same if men are out here. So we got some infantry out here. And they decided they want to shoot. They're just going to go red, white, blue. That's how they're going to shoot, red, white, blue. And red, white, blue. So those two hit. So that gets smoke, and that gets smoke. And also you can do it on like the opponent's observer. You can try. Now, it was where the observer can go, oh, do you know what? I do a mistaken target. I'm going to switch it over. And you can't do that. With direct fire smoke, there is no mistaken target. It's if they hit you, you have to take the smoke. All right. So what does smoke do? So I'm going to put this back on this guy here, just to show you what smoke does. Basically, it's just going to make it harder for them to hit what they're trying to shoot at. So if we look here under the modifiers to hit, shooting through smoke, whether you're shooting in from smoke or through the smoke, it's +1 to hit. So now they'll need 4s to hit. They'll only need 3s to hit. So that's what smoke does. It just makes it harder for the enemy to hit you. Except for if you're certain countries with certain vehicles that have thermal imaging. So roll 2 dice night fighting visibility and choose the high score. No hit penalties for night and smoke. So in this case, let's get some Abrams out here. And these men are going to be over there. So they decided, you know what, we're going to shoot the smoke. So we throw smoke on them. That one gets smoke. That one gets smoke. Woohoo, they're +1 to hit us. On their turn when they shoot, no. They got thermal imaging. It's as if the smoke was never there. Now, anybody behind them trying to shoot through the smoke, yeah, there'll be a plus. It'll be harder for them to hit. So the Shilka, if it shoots at them, it's going to be harder for the Shilka to hit them, but not for them because they have thermal imaging. Now, let's say, I'm going to take these off. The Shilka's here, and this Shilka, and they don't want to move because they want to get their full rate of fire. Well, let's not say that. Let's say they got this, and they're like, we don't want the +1 to hit because we really want to take these guys out. We want it easier to hit. So if they move, the smoke stays. It doesn't travel with them. It's not glued to them. So that smoke stays. Anybody trying to shoot through it will still be a +1 penalty. So when does the smoke disappear? So they shot the smoke. Their turn's over. It's the opponent's turn. They're done. When you go through your starting step, you have to do these in order. So formation, then you check victory, and then you reveal ambushes, and you roll for strike aircraft. If you look here, remove friendly smoke markers. So if it's their turn, they're not going to get to remove this because they didn't shoot it. It's their turn. They shot it. We've gone through the opponent's turn. It's their turn again. And in starting step, the smoke is gone. And that's how it is removed. And that's basically the rules for direct fire smoke.